How's it going, everyone? It is WilsonPlays here, and today I am back with another video. Today I'm doing my thoughts and opinions on Snapshot 3 for GTA Underground and some of the changes that I've noticed with GTA Underground, as I probably should have appeared offline on Steam. But anyway, yeah, just a quick introduction of what Underground actually is. Underground basically adds all of the GTA maps from the 3D era, like sorry, not the 3D era, but like GTA 3, Vice City and San Andreas. It puts them all into one game, into San Andreas. So as you can see, San Andreas is still here intact, with some new gang territories and stuff like in San Fierro. It's a bit greyed out, so you can't really see it because I've not been there, but more territories like this blue one here. So San Andreas has got a bit more added to it. There's also a little map over there which I'm not really sure what that is, if I'm honest with you. This is Vice City, as you can see. Little Haiti and all that, all the territories are here and all that good stuff. You've also got Liberty City up here, and you've also got some custom maps, sorry, not some custom maps, but from maps from other games. Like you've got Bullwhip up here from Bully, and you've got Mainland Liberty, which I think is a fictional map, but I'm not too sure. But anyway, yeah, so that's what Underground is. It is basically adds all the maps and all the scripts and all that as much as possible to GTA San Andreas. So it is a big mod. It's a big total conversion mod. It's around 3 gigs to download. Link in the description to download it, by the way. And yeah, if you've seen my previous videos, if you've been around for quite a while, you'll have seen me play Underground, so you should know what it is. But yeah, so my experiences with Snapshot 3 then. Let me just quickly touch on it. Let me quickly touch on my experiences and I'll show you some changes. Actually, we'll do sort of a hybrid between the two. So, a big change. I think I've shown this off in previous development videos, but there's now buyable businesses, which, as you can see, I can't buy yet. I think, well, I've come to the theory with my subscribers when I was live streaming this last night as I'm recording this. But it'll be a couple of days ago before when you're watching this. We come to the theory that you need to get a load of respect, maybe even max, and take over the gang territories in Vice City to be able to buy them. I'm not really too sure on that. I would like it to remain a mystery because I kind of want to uncover that in my own time. So if you know the answer, please don't post it. I mean, and that sounds really rude to say, like to not tell me the answer and stuff like that, but I kind of want to figure that out myself. So that's a big change. I'm hoping that they actually function at the moment, because there's always a theory that they're not functioning. You can't buy them because they're finishing the script off, for example. But other changes include like vehicles from the games added and refined between previous versions. So yeah, I'm driving the Virgo. I do believe this is the Vice City Virgo, not the San Andreas one, although they do look similar to each other. You've got the Vice City Voodoo, you've got the Wintergreen motorcycle there, Vice City Esperanto, and you've got the Vice City gangs as well in their natural habitats, in their natural territories, I guess. So yeah, I'm showing off a lot of what was already there already, but you've also got Vice City. You've also got, see, the gangs. You've got the Liberty City ones as well, right? You've got the GTA 3 ones. You know, you've got the Mafia, you've got the Diablos, you've got the Cartel, Colombian Cartel. You've got Forellis, you've got Sindacos. I think. Personally, I've not actually seen the Sindacos, but I think they're there. The Yardies and all that. And as in Vice City, you have the Cubans, the Haitians, the Cholos. I don't remember what gang they're called, but the ones with the black and red ranches. And who else? The bikers and stuff like that. But what you can do against these gangs is, as I was mentioning earlier about the taking over the property things, you can actually take over the territories, which is a nice little fun little mini game, which was in the base San Andreas game, of course, with the San Andreas gangs. But this is a fun little mini game. This is what I did when I first downloaded this mod, this version of the mod, Snapshot 3. what I actually did was just sort of went through Vice City and started taking over all the territories, and I took over quite a lot. Before the game unfortunately crashed. I mean, I did save some of it, but then I sort of, in the live stream, sort of broke my save game. Somehow. That blew up quicker than I thought. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I'm using Vice City's M4, and it's got the proper sounds as well from Vice City. That's not always nice. I might swap to this gun though, because I've got no ammo. Believe this is San Andreas' AK. It sounds like it. Accuracy game not on point. But there you can see, I now own the area. There's still an enemy alive. The modded guns, the new ones, have a bit of an accuracy problem at times, so be careful of that when you're fighting the gangs. But now, what you should see is your own gang members spawning in this region, this blue square that I've just taken over. Let's drive around until we can see that, just so I can show you guys. I think there's a couple there. Actually, no, that's the wrong territory. Looks like they're all hiding. They don't want to be on the camera or on the recording. There we go. There they are. So you can actually, just like you would be able to with Grove Street families, you can actually recruit these. I think it's G. Is it G? Or is it H? It's H. So you can actually recruit these. I think I just recruited one there because I don't have enough respect for any more. They're also killing the cop for me. That's useful. Don't know which one I recruited, but none of them are getting in the car. What does you want? Oh, he's fighting me. I don't know what he was expecting. Anyway, let's move on. So it is very difficult for me to actually show you what's changed between versions and stuff, because a lot of it has just been bug fixes, instability fixes. But in terms of actual content, there's obviously been vehicles been added over time. I'm in a Virgo again, which is not exactly helping my cause when I'm showing this off, but I've done this in a few development videos, but you can actually go to Ammunition and buy the guns from the different games, which is another thing that you can do. And also, let me try and find it. Let's see. So you got Vassetti's Mansion as well there, which this, as you can see, is a red house, meaning you can't buy it, but the developer tells me if you take over this entire island, then you can buy it, which I've not done yet, so I kind of need to do that. But I'll talk about my experiences with Underground now. Let's have a quick chat about my experiences with GTA Underground as I drive to Ammunition to show you the cars that. The guns you can buy from the different games. I'm sorry, I'm really stuttery because I'm been on a break, so I'm trying to find my feet again back into YouTube. Let's take this jump, just because. Oh, there's a rampage. I wonder if that functions. It should function. Might try it in a sec. No. Run away. There we go. Right. So my experiences with Snapshot 3. If I'm honest, it's been a mixed bag. I've been really honest with you guys in the past about what I thought of Underground. You know, initially I thought it was this amazing mod that is just amazing and no mod can touch it and all of that. But in the last couple of months, I sort of lost interest in Underground. As you know, I didn't do any videos on it or anything. And then Snapshot 3 came out a couple of days ago, a few days ago, and it promised to be a lot more stable. Do I support this promise? Yes. in actuality, yes. If you play in, or in my experience, Liberty City and Vice City, those areas when you're playing in there is just stupidly stable. It's so stable. I've had crashes there. You know, in Liberty City I had crashes because of a particular thing that I was doing. I was saving the game. I was saving the game and loading it, and then getting in a car, and that was crashing it. That was consistently happening, so that seems to be an issue with the mod. But otherwise, in Vice City, it was very hard for me to crash the game. It was it was very hard to crash the game. I did have one crash when I initially played it. When I initially played this mod, sorry, Snapshot 3. When I initially played it, I lasted 49 minutes before I crash. That, in comparison to what Underground used to get me in the past, is pretty damn good, as I've crashed right now, so I'm not really proving my point here. But, yeah, that, as a whole, is a big development for Underground. So crashes just kind of threw me off, but it was a big development for Underground, and I was really excited when I saw that I was playing for that long and didn't crash. Now unfortunately you've just seen I just crashed again, and which brings me to the flip side of it. I can say the mod is more stable. I can say that. I've had experience where I've played for a long time, as I've just said, 49 minutes before the game actually crashed, and that made me very happy. That made me very happy. And the person I was talking to at the time in Skype was also pleasantly surprised when I told him when I was lasting that long without crashing. However, as you've just seen, there is still crashes that happen. I guess there's a reason behind it, but whether or not that can be fixed, I have no idea. The flip side of it is, in my live stream, I tried to go to Bulworth and Mainland Liberty, and when I went there, either of the places, didn't matter which one, the game immediately crashed. With Mainland Liberty, I couldn't even land before it crashed. In the case of Bulworth, I could land and get in a car, but then once I drive like a few meters down the road, it would crash. So for whatever reason, they didn't work for me at all, those areas, which is rather strange because those areas worked perfectly in the past. So I'm really confused about that. It's kind of disappointing. For me personally, as I said, I'm talking about my personal experience with this version of the mod. Me personally, I don't really care all that much. Oh dear. Wasn't expecting them to be hostile in this mod. But me personally, I don't really care all that much about Bulworth and Mainland Liberty. You know, I don't want to go there for the sake of going there, because this bringing Liberty City and Vice City to the mod is good enough for me, with the functioning stores and safe houses and all that. So it's not really a deal breaker for me, but you know, it's gone from functioning but sometimes crashes to not functioning at all for me, which is rather sad for a mod that I want to succeed and be really stable and be like the best mod for San Andreas. So I'm kind of disappointed with that, but on the flip side, for the most part, it is more stable. I didn't do a very good job proving it with that game crash, but for the most part, this mod is more stable. I don't know why I brought you guys back to Vice City. I'm going to go to Liberty City now. But as I said, I'm kind of disappointed. The mod promised to be more stable with this version. It is more stable with this version, in some ways. but in others it's still same old underground, which I'm going to be totally open with you. I'm not under any contract to say, oh, underground's the best, you know, underground is this, that, the other, but all positive. I'm just a YouTuber that wants to experience mods in GTA, and I will give my full honest opinion about mods. I'll give praise where need be, and I'll give criticism where need be, and unfortunately this has been another letdown for me. I don't see myself playing much of this mod in the future. Maybe I'll play some of it and, you know, pray that I get some nice stable sessions with it, but overall, if I know it's going to crash, I'm not likely to pick it up and start playing it. But that's all the doom and gloom out the way. Let's talk about some features that I noticed both in my live stream that I did the other day, and if you want to watch that live stream, by the way, I would strongly recommend it, because that live stream will probably do a better job at showing off new features and stuff like that than this video will, because this video I'm just talking about my thoughts and feelings of the mod. And but yeah, some other features that I've discovered is functioning trains in different maps. Now that doesn't, when I say that doesn't sound very exciting, right? I understand that does not sound very exciting at all. But I'm thinking as a whole, functioning trains in different parts of the map is actually pretty difficult to do. As I clothesline someone with the wing of my plane there. Oh, he's dead. That's a shame. Did not mean to kill you, guy. Did not mean to kill you. This is a Vice City taxi, by the way. I think I just came across to this side of the map too quickly, which might not have despawned some of the cars. Yeah, you're getting the Yardy Lobos now and stuff like that. But yeah, functioning trains in different parts of the map. In particular, Liberty City, because obviously Vice City didn't have any trains at all. Liberty City had the above ground train and the subway, and of course you can use these properly, like you can get in as a passenger and it'll take you to the next station sort of thing. I'm not sure if the next station thing actually functions. I've not tried that, but one thing I have tried is driving them. You can drive the trains just like you can in San Andreas. One thing I did in the live stream was I derailed the above ground train, which was a lot of fun. Was kind of hoping that I did it above a road, but it wasn't to be. But I think that's a pretty cool feature. I'm not sure how hard that is to script. If you remember, if you've been around on my channel for quite a while, I did a mod video on the Ring Railway mod for San Andreas, and that was, of course, trains that had been scripted to go custom places, obviously around the ring of the map, or a ring around the map. This is interesting. That train is going the opposite way to what it was going last night, so that's interesting. It's on the same track though, so I'm going to do it. I'm just going to drive. I'm just going to drive this. So there's a chopper going past somewhere. So as you can see, this looks sketchy as hell from this camera. But we're gonna go to max speed, and you'll get a rather fast-paced cinematic of Liberty City, I guess. I say it's fast-paced. Let me actually pick up the pace first. But yeah, one thing I really enjoyed in San Andreas single player and SAMP and stuff like that was driving the train for whatever reason. For whatever reason, I just really enjoyed doing it. This is a nice feature for me. I enjoyed this feature way more than I probably should. What the hell was that? That was weird. But looks like we're going to derail. We're not going to go into the sea thanks to that middle bit. Again, not above the road. That kind of sucks. Where's the other carriage? That guy's on the roof, casually. Where did the other carriage go? Oh, that's it, upside down there. Down there. I think. Yeah, it is. There's the rear lights. So whoever was in that carriage is screwed. And of course you can't get back in it once it's off the rails. Imagine if you could. But of course, it's a San Andreas thing that you can just push these around. As if they were made of nothing. But we're going to push this into the water as well. Goodbye. Oh, it doesn't float like the other one. Just kind of consider. Oh, there it is. It's going to tip upside down. So yeah, that was a bit of brief train fun. What else is new in Liberty City? What is new actually is one thing I did discover in the live stream is that Kenji's Casino has an interior. I'm not sure if this is based off some kind of game file that Rockstar may have put into, like, I don't know, Liberty City Stories or something, and just locked because they didn't want to finish it off or didn't finish it off or whatever, or if it's just a custom interior. But it's pretty cool when I discovered it in the live stream. For those of you that were watching that, you would have seen my mad pool skills. Yeah, we're in a custom car at the moment. This is a Socialite, which is basically the stretch limo, but not stretch. So it's not a limo, it's just the same car as the limo, but it's a shorter sedan version. There is actually different versions in the different maps. So there's a Vice City version, which is the Vice City limo, that sedan version. Which I think is kind of cool. Like, you know, as I said, there is some custom cars in here. Was that an Enforcer? What was that doing there? Oh, there's two of them. LCPD Enforcers. And a fuckload of cop cars. What's around here then? Another Enforcer. And a police car. And a hidden package. Oh, that's another thing. There is hidden packages. There's 200 of them all around the underground map. That you can find. I wonder if they're in the Liberty City locations and the Vice City locations. And then that's your 200. I wonder if that's the case. Off the top of my head, I can't remember where some of these are, so I'm not going to be able to pick them up for you. Trying to turn the siren on. It is unfortunately the San Andreas siren, which I say that because the cop cars have the Liberty City siren. So that's another feature, proper sirens on some of the cars. But yeah, you can play casino games in here and pool, which I'm not going to play because I've sucked when I did it in the live stream. Let's place the bets. Oops. Let's place bets on this. Whatever, I don't know what to expect here. No more bets. Let's see if I win. Do I win? Let's win. Come on, win, win, win. No.
$1 pays out. Place your bets, please.
Oh, you can't do that. Fuck it, we should win. Should win like this. I'll not play for too long, so I need to show some other things off. But I think this casino is pretty cool. You can actually enter it and do casino things in here. $10, $5. We're still down on money because the wager that I put down was 100. She didn't offer me a drink. My opinion, that was well deserved. Is there a helicopter on top of here? There normally is. Well, there is in GTA 3, but you couldn't enter it because GTA 3. Couldn't fly in GTA 3. But yeah, as I said, this release is a good release, but It's still... Oh, it's the GTA 3's helicopter, but you can't get in it. Cool. So it adds a lot to the mod, which I appreciate so much. I appreciate all of the work that the Underground team is doing, but it's another release where we've still got quite a few instabilities, which doesn't help me enjoy the mod. I appreciate all the new content, I appreciate all the new bug fixes and all that good stuff, but I can't enjoy it if there's still these instabilities. So I've not really covered a lot, honestly. To see more new features, I would probably say go check out my live stream, as I said previously. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap that up there. It's not really been a too talkative video, or it's not even showing off a lot of what Underground's capable of. I just can't go to the other islands because, sorry, the other cities like Bulworth and mainland Liberty, because it just all doesn't work for me. It just really doesn't. I've tried it many times and nothing works in those areas. And you might be wondering, why have you not been to Shoreside Vale or Ocean Beach in Vice City? It's because I assume you guys have all seen it before in Vice City and stuff. It's no different. It's the map. It's the map. I can drive over to Shoreside Vale as I'm wrapping this video up, but you'll see nothing different if you've seen Underground videos before from me, or even just Vice City. Sorry, Liberty. GTA 3. If you've seen those games, and if you've seen that game and my previous videos, or even just any Underground videos, you'll know what it looks like. So that guy got very lucky. But yeah, overall, thanks for the release, Underground team, but this is still something that I can't get along with because of the instabilities. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more content. I'm sorry that I wasn't too talkative. I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things with YouTube and sort of get more confident with the commentary again, so I hope you appreciate that. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and if you want to follow me on Twitter, then you can. Twitter name should be on the screen. If not, link in the description, but it normally is in the on the screen. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.